think Jordan had something to do with that, Auntie.
I know you told me. Cyrus threatened Laura to force you to drop your gun. Then he shot you. Then Jordan shot him in the leg. Why she didn't aim higher.
Well, that's not very Christian of you to say.
The Lord may forgive Cyrus Renault. I don't. He wanted to kill you, and he almost succeeded. Which is why you should stay here and focus on getting yourself better.
Well, the doctors gave me another option. Go back to the Metro Court and not leave for a few days, so it was really a no-brainer.
You can say that again.
Look, if there was any danger of me leaving, I'm sure Portia would have spoke up. You know, it's funny, I haven't seen her around here all day. In fact, you've been my only visitor today, Auntie.
Well, maybe I can help you with that.
Well, Commissioner Ashford. About time you showed up.
For the first time ever, I couldn't agree with you more.
Hey, perfect timing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
You know, what felt like forever, knowing you were either in prison or on the run, sure is nice having you just down the hall.
Yeah, I think it's just better for me to stay close while I deal with this, transition of power.
Well, I agree, and it's much appreciated. But I know there are other people you need to see, like Sam and the kids.
Yeah, already set it up.
What about Britt? Who signed off on Curtis Ashford's release? Peter? Peter, it's Elizabeth. Can you hear me? Not your fault. Excuse me, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. What? You seem distracted. Are you okay?
You mind if I...
Please. Yeah. Could have been for the long haul. Needed some caffeine.
Me too.
And I realized I needed a moment to just lose it and cry. Certainly couldn't do that in front of Harry, you know? Does that make sense?
It does. In fact, I had the same idea.
Oh. Which part? The sobbing or the caffeine?
Little of both. I'm sorry, it's not much of a greeting.
Oh, stop. I'm the one who should be apologizing. To both of you. I should have visited sooner.
No. Your pregnancy and that Cyrus Renault insanity.
I see you've been keeping him up to date.
Trying to keep his spirits up, and he wanted to know how you were doing. Sorry, I should have asked first.
Oh, don't be silly. It's fine.
You know, we should warn you that, Willow and I, we won't have any more secrets
As soon as
after
possible.
we're married.
I heard that Chase isn't doing so great.
Yeah, I thought I had a breakthrough, but the cure I formulated didn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what?
I need you to know that I'm going to find Peter and I'm going to force him to give up his supply of the antidote, okay?
You're never gonna find him.
Oh, it looks like I made it back just in time.
I assume you mean for the grand opening of my nightclub.
Yeah, I mean that. No, mostly because I want to know that you are okay. Curtis, I haven't really been a good friend to you these past few months.
It's okay, you've been going through your own stuff.
Still, you've always been there for me. Crisis after crisis after crisis. And when your marriage was ending with Jordan, where was I? You shouldn't have had to go through that alone.
Well, as it turns out, I wasn't alone.
So tell me, how are you and Trina doing after that whole ordeal with Cyrus?
Well, you know, Trina, I mean, we're okay.
Really? How's Curtis doing?
They're discharging him today.
Oh, that's so
I know.
wonderful. Oh, that's just great news. And how are you and Curtis doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Please tell me if I'm overstepping. It's just that I knew that you had left something unsaid with him right before everything went to hell with Cyrus.
I assume you're here to gloat about my fall from grace.
Yes, I am, Cyrus.
Well, so much for the high road.
Oh, I can always get back to the high road. You, on the other hand, you're not going anywhere except prison.
Don't you think you're putting the cart before the horse? There's still that small matter of my trial. The Corinthos family and Gladys Corbin are hardly the most reliable witnesses. Why should any juror believe any part of their testimony?
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But the jury will sure as hell listen to my testimony.
Why are you asking about Brett?
I don't know. Well, I saw the way you held her hand last night at the Metro Court. What's that about?
Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. Come in. How's Gladys?
They're gonna discharge her in a few days.
Oh, great. So she'll be going right to Bridgeport.
She's, actually gonna be staying with me for a while.
Oh,
At least until she gets better.
okay. Well, at least you'll be around to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, wish me luck. And, Jason, man, I can't apologize enough for all the trouble my mother caused you. It's on her, not you. Even so.
Hey, look, I hate that Gladys lied to the cops and framed Jason, but she did step up and tell the truth. I mean, she had to be threatened and coerced, but she still did it.
Thank you, Carly. I appreciate that. But that's not the reason I came by to see you. Okay? What's on your mind? Well, now that Cyrus's organization is falling apart, I think it's time we have a conversation about my future.
No, I'm not okay. I'm mourning my husband. It's been insane around here. I'm trying to help save Harrison Chase's life. That's what's on my mind. Any more questions, Dr. Westbourne? Nope. Great.
Though I am curious as to why Dr. Finn requested to have you put back on his rotation permanently.
Is there any particular reason why you don't think I'll find Peter?
You know, he's good at covering his tracks. If he doesn't want to be found, he won't be found.
Well, I promise you I won't stop until I do find out what's happened to him.
I know. Good luck with that, if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some more water for you. I'll be right back.
A week ago, I'd convinced myself that everything would be okay. Next thing you know, I am discussing hospice care for my son.
It's not supposed to be this way. And here we're arranging for Harry's wedding while he's illness. No parent should outlive their child.
I'm sorry, Gregory. I'm sure I'm the last person you want sharing your grief.
Jackie, no matter what happened between us, we raised Harry together.
Yeah. We did a remarkable job, didn't we?
I hate that you lied, Jackie. But I'm also so grateful for it, because if you had told the truth, I wouldn't have had all those years with Harry being his father, and I wouldn't trade a second of that. So, whatever happens next, I want you to know that because of Harry, you and I will always be family.
I'm sorry.
No, it's me. That's my fault.
No, totally distracted.
Hi.
Hi.
About last night. I'm an idiot, and I'm really sorry.
Nothing happened. Really, it's fine.
Thank you.
Besides, we have more important things to deal with.
Yeah, I still can't believe what happened. What happened to Peter? I can't believe I killed him.
Finn, I say this as Franco's widow. Peter had it coming.
He was the only person that could keep Chase alive.
That's not true. You can save Chase.
I tried, and I only made him worse.
Did you cure Blackwoods on the first try? No. So keep trying.
It should have worked, Elizabeth. It should have worked. My DNA and Jackie's should have kept Chase's immune system from rejecting the cure. I mean, I was so sure this was the answer. And now, everything feels so hopeless.
Well, it's not. You're Chase's father and a good doctor. As long as there's still a breath in his body, there's still hope.
Hey, Brett, do you have a moment?
Yeah. Is there any news about Peter?
No. I could use your help, actually. So I requested security footage from the night that Maxie was brought in, but security's refusing to hand it over.
I think I know what's going on here. Rumor has it that when Cyrus was appointed chairman of the board, he arranged to have the cameras in a certain stairwell turned off.
Really? And the security team, which
Is probably covering their butts now that the truth about Cyrus is out.
Because as this happened before Cyrus was arrested, then the cameras would still be off. And there'd be an unmonitored exit, which would explain why there is no record of Peter leaving that night.
Well, I am super glad that someone was there to offer you support. So who was this person so I can thank them?
My Aunt Stella, for one.
And I was all the way in Europe.
Not to mention Laura, my nephew TJ. I am not short on people who care about me.
No, you are not. And since I can't convince you to stay in the hospital like a sensible person, I might as well get your paperwork all set. It's good to see you, Nina.
See you. Still a really tough customer.
The toughest.
Yeah, but I am sure that you weren't talking about her when you said you didn't have to go through your divorce alone.
Portia and I have gotten a lot closer.
How close?
She kissed me, and I pushed her away.
Oh, well, there's no shame in not being ready to move on.
See, I thought I was. And, now I'm thinking that I missed my chance.
I'm sorry. That was really none of my business. No, not at all. Curtis and I, we had a very good talk. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a chance to clear things up.
The last thing he needs is a rebound relationship. So if you truly want what's best for my nephew, you'll back off.
We did indeed. And Curtis and I agreed that our friendship is just too important to risk.
Taggart and I have already been in touch with the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Oh, offering to perjure yourselves the second time?
Actually, the feds reached out to us. Not only are they going to drop all of the charges against Taggart, but they've granted me full immunity. All we have to do is testify about everything you did to us in the last year. So I hate to break it to you, Cyrus, but you're done.
Hello. What, is it Chase? Does he need me? Chase is resting. I'm here about you. Willow, why are you getting married? If Chase is going to die, then I want to make sure he's happy when he leaves this world. There's nothing wrong with that. Except one thing. You're in love with Michael. I don't think Peter could have made it all the way out of the building. Once he exited the stairwell, he would have been caught on camera.
What about the roof?
We do have 2 stairwells with roof access.
Which ones?
C and G.
So if Cyrus was moving drugs out of here, he could have easily transported them on the medivac and no one would be any the wiser.
True. So you think Peter made it to the roof and left by helicopter?
I don't know. It's worth checking out.
If you were to testify about everything that's gone down between us this year, you'd have to include your own cover-ups.
I know. That's what the immunity deal is for.
Immunity or not, all of that would be a matter of public record. Your reputation would be in shambles.
So be it. My secrets may have cost me my marriage, but they will never come at the cost of justice. Never again. You just played your last hand against me, Cyrus. And you lost.
Been inside Renault's organization for nearly a year. I know the ins and outs.
Well, now that Jason's back, I don't plan on having an active role in the business.
I thought that might be the case, but I didn't want to assume. So, what do you say?
I would say that you have a baby on the way. And you're all set up with the garage, and if you think that's going to go away because Sonny's gone, it won't.
Your family.
I hear what you're saying. I do. But these last few days, as dangerous as they have been, it's the first time I felt like I've been making a difference anywhere since I ended my last tour. I want to keep making a difference. With my family.
I get it. I do, but your family isn't just us. Brando and I would take a long, hard look at what's not only best for you, but for Sasha and the baby.
Portia explained that she wasn't thinking clearly, and that she isn't interested in anything more than just being friends.
Did you buy that?
Well, that's what she said, and I gotta respect that.
Well, yeah, you gotta respect that, but did you try talking to her?
You know what, Nina? I think our 30 seconds was up about 30 seconds ago, so besides your touching concern for yours truly, why don't you tell me what's brought you back?
Okay. Well, as it turns out, Michael and Willow reconsidered letting me have a relationship with Wiley, and I had a visit with him, and it was wonderful.
I'm happy for you. So does this mean you're gonna stay?
Well, I guess for a little while, I've been away from Nixon Falls for just a day, and I already miss it.
All right. Well, it seems like time away was good for you. Chance to clear your head.
I'm not so sure about that.
I love Chase. I know you do. But you are in love with Michael. Brooklyn said the same thing. But you're both wrong. Okay then. Tell me the truth. If Chase hadn't gotten sick, would you be getting married? Would you even still be together?
Well, he is sick, so none of that even matters. I can put what I want on hold so he can have some semblance of happiness when he dies. All I truly need from you right now is your support.
And you have it.
Hey, just in time. The whole family's here.
How you feeling?
Trying to stay strong for the wedding.
Son, you.
Nurse, call Dr. Robinson.
Yes, doctor.
Breathe. Breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. That's it. Just breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Of all people should know better than to underestimate me. I have ways of influencing things even when I'm not a free man.
Well, I'm sure your attorneys have informed you that you will not be going back to Pentonville.
And you really think that's going to keep you safe, just transferring me to another prison?
Well, after consulting with the FBI, we agreed that the best place for you is a federal penitentiary in the Midwest. Far away from your contacts both in the Pacific Northwest and here in Port Charles.
What's this?
Oh, this is for your own safety. These agents are going to be transferring you to the infirmary in your new home. You have a long road to recovery ahead of you, Cyrus. But think of it this way. These days, you've got nothing but time on your hands.
I needed a show of force to send a message to the 5 families so they would honor their agreement with our organization and not try anything against us. Was I wrong?
No. It's exactly the move I would have made.
Great. I mean, this whole year has been turned upside down. It's just been crazy. I mean, I've been doing things I never thought I'd do. I'm making decisions I never thought I'd make.
Yeah, it makes 2 of us.
And sometimes, it feels like Sonny's been gone a lifetime. And other times it feels like he's right here. Portia kissed you, and you didn't respond the way she wanted you to respond. So, do you think she's reacting because of the way you reacted when she kissed you?
What if she is? What am I supposed to do?
Well, you tell her how you feel. There's nothing disrespectful for expressing yourself. What?
When I woke up, Portia was with me. She was right there by my side. Look, I don't know if it was the anesthesia or the blood loss. But there was something there. And then just like that, that vibe was gone.
Let's get him started on dialysis and increase his dopamine and norepinephrine titrations. I'll update his chart. This is going to make you feel more comfortable. Dr. Finn, may I speak with you outside for a moment, please?
I need to know. How bad?
I would need to do some more testing to confirm, but it does look like we're quickly approaching stage 3 MODS.
What does that mean?
It means organ failure.
How much? Time?
There are statistics that there's no definitive answer.
Ballpark. How long?
You need to fight, Chase, or you may not make it through the night.
Laura, if you don't mind, this is my sister. Could we have a moment?
It's fine.
In private?
They're not going anywhere.
Couldn't hurt to ask. I'm glad we ran into each other. I was worried we wouldn't cross paths before I left.
Well, this probably goes without saying, but the hospital board is in the process of stripping you of your position here at the hospital.
I'm sure that fills you with great joy.
No, it doesn't actually. It doesn't. I think it's incredibly sad. You could have used this place to help so many people, to undo some of the damage that you have caused, but no. You squandered it. Just like you have squandered so many other opportunities to change your life, even with your own family.
Well, I see you and our brother are talking again. How nice to have family.
The one good thing to come out of this was finding Martin. We'll have our hurdles, but we'll get over them. But you and I, we will never be family.
Oh, it's too late. I've already gotten in your head. The darkness that already exists within you, Laura, it's been reignited. And I, for one, dear sister, can't wait to see what kind of changes are in store for you the next time our paths cross. Perhaps you'll finally embrace some of the many fine qualities we have in common. Let's go.
I have your discharge papers here. If you're still willing to put your health and safety at risk so you can order room service, sign them.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys get to this, and Chris, I have penciled in being your room service tomorrow, and I'm gonna bring you dinner. No excuses.
Okay, is that a metaphorical pencil? Or have you fully embraced the homespun folksy lifestyle of rural Pennsylvania?
Oh, to think I thought I missed all this. Stella, it's very nice seeing you.
Nice to see you too, Nina.
And I will see you tomorrow night.
See ya.
You know, I had really hoped that you would have moved out of the Metro Court by now.
What's wrong with the Metro Court?
As a hotel, there's nothing better, but a hotel is not a home.
I'm sorry, Auntie. Look, I planned on finding my own place soon. I was just so busy with the launch of the club that I didn't have time.
Well, allow me to save you that time.
I'm afraid that Dr. Finn is correct. That's the accurate timetable. But I can't stress this enough. You are not a statistic. This isn't over until it's over.
I'm sorry about this.
For what?
For not being able to save you.
Hey, you did what you could. And I will always be grateful that you tried.
You never give up. You hear me? You don't ever give up.
Nurse Baldwin.
Yes, Dr. Westburn?
I want to apologize for earlier.
You want to apologize to me?
Yes. And I want to make things right. Now that Cyrus is gone, I'm bringing you back full time.
Wow. Thank you.
It's long overdue. And for what it's worth, I'm going to make sure the hospital cooperates fully with Anna's search for Peter.
She's still searching the hospital?
She thinks if she can figure out how Peter got out of the hospital undetected that night, she can find him. In fact, she's heading to the roof right now.
is you went to the 5 families meeting and you took Sonny's seat.
I'm telling you, it went really well. I did great.
I don't doubt that you did great, but I'm back. And it's not clear who's in charge. They don't know. Is it you or is it me?
Well, maybe we both are in charge.
Look, the other families are going to watch how this plays out, and if we handle it wrong, we look weak.
How do we handle it right?
Excuse me. Yeah.
At this very moment, Cyrus is being transported out of the hospital by the feds. His reign of terror here, and apparently everywhere, is finally over.
It's good.
Good. From anyone else, that reaction would be disappointing, but you, I know that is your version of a shout of triumph. Anyway, I guess my time as your mole is over.
Yeah, I guess so.
So if we're gonna see each other, it's going to have to be because we want to.
I guess it is.
Bert again?
What's going on?
As luck might have it, my place on Charles Street has been empty for over a year. Come on, stay there, please. I insist.
Auntie, thank you. Yeah, I would love that.
Okay. Well, I have to fly back to London tomorrow morning.
Already?
Just to make some arrangements before I return to Port Charles.
Arrangements. Auntie, you don't have to do all of that. I can take care of myself.
Well,
be fine.
who says this is all about you? Has it ever occurred to you that I might have some business here of my own?
You cannot listen to Cyrus. Believe me, I learned it the hard way. And I'm telling you, Laura, blood or no blood, you are nothing like that man. Thank you. I know you're right. And I also know how hard it is to shake it off. I'll find a way. But I am very grateful that this whole nightmare is finally behind us. Actually, there's one thing left to be done before you and I and the city can put Cyrus Renault behind us.
What's that?
I need to tender my resignation.
Hamilton, don't do this.
I can't talk right now.
Don't spend another minute blaming yourself for what happened to
I
Harry.
really should have saved him.
Miss Templeton. Dr. Finn, I'm so sorry to hear about your son. It must be a great relief, though, that the truth about his paternity came out in time for you to bond with him before he passes.
Cyrus, hell is too good a place for you. Enjoy it anyway. When you think that man couldn't sink any lower. Hamilton.
Why didn't it work? Where did I go wrong?
Hamilton, what is it?
We are not giving up hope, son. No matter what.
Dad?
Yes.
Can I see Willow alone?
Of course.
I'll just take a minute.
Take hold. I'll be right outside.
Hi.
I'm glad we got our marriage license yesterday. Will you marry me? Right here. Right now. Peter said it was going to be Anna's fault if Chase dies. Turns out it's going to be mine.
It's Peter's fault. No one else's. He poisoned Chase. He withheld treatment. This is on him. But you, even without that vial, you were Chase's best shot at survival. But you can't save him from behind bars.
We can't leave him here.
Did you see that camera?
Well, you know, I hadn't, but now that you mention it.
It's not on. Rumor has it Renault had the cameras in the stairwells turned off so he can get his drugs out of the hospital. Do you know what this means? He can move him without anybody finding out.
To where? Even if we get him down the stairs, which will not be easy. see, we can't get him out of the hospital without being caught on camera.
That's why we're not going to move him out of the hospital. Do you remember a few years back, Ava and Julian's crazy sister abducted Griffin Monroe?
Yeah, she kept him in some abandoned section of the hospital.
The sub-basement lab.
But was that sealed off?
It's only accessible by an elevator on the roof, which has been out of commission for years. We use that elevator to take him to the lab. We keep his body there until everyone assumes that Peter's left the country. When eyes are off the hospital, we can move him.
That could be a long time from now.
We'll wait as long as it takes. No one has even thought about that sub-basement elevator in years.
Next, General Hospital.
Here's my resignation.
It would be great if you actually meant that.
I think I know why my treatment didn't work.
Is there another way into the lab? This is about something much bigger.
What are your intentions regarding Britta? I'm worried it's going to be a problem for you.